ngasi sina mo koi identifiers ki maramda mu discuss tause identifier haragadi ai khoina python program ama iu decision naba variables natraga function natraga class natraga module natraga any other object makhoi bu masak takpa maming adubu ai khoina identifier haina khangnai khangani ko identifier se maming ni name ni haiba taragasu hekta maming ama hekta oisan ba yade. So there are some rules for identifiers in Python. Adugi rules singdo mo yang siko. So ahanba rule sina it should begin with a letter or an underscore. Identifier magi maming sa letter capital letter or small letter oi yai. Adu natra heraga na underscore sina hawada baneba. Kudam oina this can be an identifier because it starts with a letter small m. This is also a valid identifier because it starts with a letter which is capital M. Aduga sisu adum valid oiko maramdi identifier ki rule da yauri basi it must begin with a letter natra haragana an underscore. See symbols underscore haina khangnai ko. So these are some valid examples. Khangani ko. See isu adum valid oi ko because it starts with an underscore. But this is not valid because it starts with a digit. Aduna see valid oi deko. Likewise, this is also not valid because the first letter of this identifier is neither a letter nor an underscore. Next. Ani subarul dahari basina it can contain letters, digits and underscore. Identifier ng maming da yaw bayar ise letter yaw bayay natraga digits yaw bayay natraga na underscore yaw bayay. But it should not have any special characters. Special characters te yaw bayade hai ko. Khudam oina haira bada identifier magi maming da asi gumba symbol sing asi yaw bayade. Khangani ko. For example, this is not a valid identifier because it contains one special character. This is also not a valid identifier because it contains this blank space. Sigumba mate yaw bayade bako. Ahum's barul da Python is a case sensitive language, so the identifiers are also case sensitive. Capital letters and small letters are considered as different entity. Khudam oina haira bada for us these two may look same. Python being a case sensitive language sige ani se tongan consider tauganeba maramdi sida yauriba s this is small letter s. However, the s in the second one it is capital letter, so these two are different identifiers. Aduga mari suba rule da hari masina identifiers cannot be a reserved keyword. So keywords are some predefined reserved words that have special meaning and purpose in Python language. Adugumba keyword khaidi aikoina identifier amoina sizinaba yadeba. For example, print se Python define taro lai khara baneba. Karigumba khara print tauge har taragadi you have to use this function. So this is one of the keyword. So print hariba word se this cannot be an identifier. So there are around 35 keywords. Makhoi makhai do identifier oina sizinaba yaroeba ko. Khudam kharadanga pallabada if, for, while, true, false, break, etc. They are keywords, so they cannot be an identifier. Khanganiko. Asiki mathakta conventional oina rule amasu lay. Madudi identifier magi mamingse. They are conventionally named as per their meaning. Khudam oina student singi roll number store taunaba variable ama laure haina khalase. Roll number store tawdori banina maming ke sumain thona yabako. Roll number sumaina thon mani khangde roll sumain thon mani khangde natragana roll number. So these are some ways. Khanganika maming du sana boina thona yab. So let's define one variable that stores the roll number of a student. Say roll number equal to 24. This is valid because it starts with a letter and it does not contain any blank space or any special character. So this is valid. So there is no error. And we have underscores in between also. This is also valid. Sisuya ibuka. And sisuya, as per rule number 1, it should start with a letter or an underscore. This is valid. So error amatala iro ibukun run tor matungda. Thanganika. However, sumaina oirana khalase. Then if we try to execute this code, then there will be some error. It says syntax error, invalid decimal letter, because SIGA identifiers it starts with a digit. This is invalid. Kanganiko sisu invalid oiko because this identifier contains one special character, which is this $sign. So when execute the matamda, it will show error. Syntax error. Now what about this? It starts with a letter and there is no special character, so this would be a valid identifier. But if is one of the keyword, so this is actually invalid. Execute the see syntax error because this is a Python keyword. Identifiers gyan taraganiko.